And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Now it's going to be TJ Friedl. The 1-1 is fouled off. On a line, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Dickerson fires it in quickly, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Next one misses, 2-1. Friedl stands at second with no outs. Swings and misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Dunks one into left. Around third. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
No outs. Runner at first. Jonathan India at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Runner on the go. Now fly ball to right center. Hill glides to his left. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Matt McClain.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. That's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. McClain around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Joey Votto. 2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Nationals nothing. back here at the ballpark. And on the hill in this one, Luke Weaver. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they slice into the lead. It's 2-1.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's Luis Garcia. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw over to Votto. 2 away now. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Spencer Steer digs in now. Steer having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Here comes a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down. Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
One down. Will Benson now at the plate. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next pitch misses, and the count's even at 2.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
2-2 now. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Clearly stole a base hit right there. Excellent job. Great athleticism by the shortstop to make that leaping catch to bring it down. It was a line drive headed for the outfield.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here is T.J. Friedl. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And a pitch. That's a little bit low. Righty to the plate. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Thomas puts the squeeze on that one, and that ends the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning, and here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one missed. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Out to short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Corey Dickerson. The 1-1. And that one ripped to left. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Reds 2 and the Nats 1. Welcome back. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone. An absolute blast to left. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 3-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 away.
Third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Down the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Good eye right there. And that is cut on and missed. And now 2-2.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
Back to the mound. Sends it to first. 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled in his first AB. And he deals.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Next offering is foul back. Left-hand hitter waits, and he walked him.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Fraley on second. Votto at first. 2 out of the inning. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Fraley rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now here is Tyler Stevenson. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. First and second, 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to Smith, and that'll do it. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 4 and the Nats 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Derek Hill. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2-2 count.
Got him. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Went down on strikes his first time through. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's down and away. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Got him swinging. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Nats 1. So a lefty out of the pen, number 53.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Will Benson. A wind in the pitch. Bounce to third, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and that rolls into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedel, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Benson, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And it's even up. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Matt McClain. He's already homered here in this one. That's a strike, and the count is 1-2. The wind of the pitch. On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
The batter, number 6.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Pickoff move to first.
No, he's safe.
The 2-1. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a 2-2. Grounded to third, could be 2. Candelario to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Reds 5 and the Nats 1. Back here in Nationals Park, digging in, Jamer Candelario.
Third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
And the pitch. And down on strikes. Now 1 away.
The first baseman,
Dom Smith stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to center. McClain hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. There's a 1-1. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. That misses, and it's 2-1. And the righty deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. That's the inning. So one left for Washington. They're down here 5-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Thaddeus Ward. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average. This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. De La Cruz into second, and he's got a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. And that one fouled off.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And now it's 3-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And the batter now is Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1. Now all even up. Just misses with that one. Runner at second here, one gone. Got him looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Lined, and that's a base hit. De La Cruz around third. He will score. It's 6-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first, Tyler Stevenson will hit next. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Nats 1. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Dickerson now. The pitch. And it's filled up.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ian Gibaut loosening up for manager David Bell. Cruz getting cranked up as well. Payoff pitch. And a ground ball to first. Votto. The tag, and he's out.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-1. Popped up left side. McLean puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jared.
Up now for Washington, Derek Hill, as the Nationals are down to their final out. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's out of here. He'll circle the bases, his first homer of the year, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Luke Weaver departs. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. New pitcher for the Reds, Ian Gibaut.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Lane Thomas, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. 3-2 now.
Full count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. His home and away splits there. The 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. India under this one. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.